first impressions of what you've seen at Pelham so far through spring and off-season?
Been real impressed with the kids' energy and excitement about the change. They've worked really hard, and they've come in to learn. You know, it's no matter how the previous staff did or what we do, something's going to be different. And they've come in excited about what some of the changes are. And you know, there's two things we ask of them: great attitude and great effort. And I think they've done a really good job of both of those throughout the off-season.
Who do you think is going to be more anxious or more amped up for that first practice, you or them?
I think it's always the coaches. You know, I look forward to that. I look forward to the start of the season. Summertime kind of wears on you about this time, and you've gone on. You're ready to start working towards game day. And we got a week 0, 3 weeks from Friday, so it's here on us, and we're excited about it.
Is that amplified at all when it's your first practice with the new first official fall practice?
Well, you know, I guess what we do in the summer now is pretty much what we're going to be doing on those first 3 days, first 2 days anyway, and then we get to throw the shoulder pads on like Wednesday. But I think it really changes towards the end of the week. Once you can put pads on, you can start seeing who is who and what's what, and start figuring out how we're going to be as a team and what our personality is going to be.
What are some of those things? I mean, what do you envision the offense looking like?
Well, you know, it's all going to be new to us, and I envision great football. And what I mean by that is I want them to learn exactly what we're doing and be smart football players. And if we can make adjustments during the game on Friday nights, because there's some great coaches out there. And generally what you see on film a lot of times for us on Friday nights is totally different. So we have to make a lot of adjustments on the sidelines in the game, and it's how quick can our kids do that. How cerebral are our kids when we do to go make those changes?
Nobody wants to be put into a box or anything, but if you had to describe your offense, I mean, is it going to be like run and gun, ground and pound?
No, it's whatever they give us. I mean, I know that sounds simple, but it's whatever they give us. We like to spread the field horizontally and be able to threaten it vertically. I think you stretch it horizontally by your formation, and you threaten it vertically, obviously, by being able to run vertical routes and get the ball down the field in a hurry. I think everybody tries to do that. We're trying to gain leverage in some way on the defense, if that's either by formation or by play. And we're always looking to gain leverage on somebody. It's no different than a wrestling match. You know, you want to keep leverage on your opponent. That's what we're trying to do.
What's been the biggest change culturally that you feel like your staff has had to come in and make?
Really, right now, I would say just the kids believing that we're capable of doing great things. You know, I think that changing that attitude and that ideal has probably been the hardest thing. They've come a long way with that since January. Expectations need to be high, and expectations need to be high not outside of our building, in our building. You know, whatever the expectations are from you, from parents, from administrators, really shouldn't matter. The expectations that matter ought to be the ones that are in our locker room and in that coach's office. Outside of that, it shouldn't matter.
What are the reasonable expectations then for this season?
Yeah, it's to win. It's to be a playoff team and make a run in the playoffs. I think that needs to be your expectations each and every year. You know, I think everybody in the state of Alabama wants to win a state championship right now. It's those teams that have prepared to do that, and that's their goal. You know, we all say that's our goal. When we start writing down goals, state championships goal, but when you look in the heart of a man, is it truly his goal? And I think that's what we got to get to, where our guys in that locker room, that is truly their goal.
Did it take some time looking in the mirror, getting used to the green pea?
No, it's all good, man. We're excited. We're excited about it, and we're gonna have there's some things that's going on at Pelham City Schools right now that are positive. We're getting a new logo, working on all that, and we're excited about what that's going to be. And I think it'll show up in our uniforms and a little more pride in what we're doing in our football program.
You looked at film, you know, I guess as you were looking into taking this job, and then as you prepared for spring practice and whatnot, what did you see on the defensive side of the ball that gives you some excitement? Well,
I think we got a lot of returners on that side of the ball as opposed to the offensive side. You know, we got all our linebackers back with Connor Christian, John Drake, Malik Copeland. All three of those guys are back, and I think that side of the ball we have a chance to be a little better early. And you know, most people do. Defensively, most people are a little ahead of the offense during that part of the year. But now that you work all summer long, 7-on-7, 11-on-11, that's really not the case anymore. But I think we're going to be a little more athletic defense than they were last year. Maybe not as big, But the whole key to them guys is going to be to run the football every snap and be able to put people down. I don't know if we can go one-on-one and put a lot of big backs down. If we do that, we got to have 11 hats to the ball for sure.
Right now, do you kind of feel a lift, a push, just because it's new? So I mean, the players kind of maybe it's
Sure,
something new.
yeah.
It's you're new. And
Yeah, and whenever there's a change, there's always that new excitement. The community, the players, just people get back involved that hadn't been involved. You know, I'm sure that's going on in Demopolis, Alabama right now, and I felt that, seen that, and the newness will wear off as time goes on, and then you need to sustain some winning and some attitudes to keep the involvement. That's it.
Great.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you very much. You guys want to play?